For latest astrology videos, subscribe AstroEdify channel and press this bell icon to get notified when a new video goes live.
Hello everybody, welcome to AstroEdify. Today we are going to talk about Mercury in 11th house and what kind of general results Mercury can bring in 11th house, good and bad both, particularly with respect to finances and career and social circles. We are going to talk about those things specifically. So let's start this video. If you want to book a consultation for yourself, you can go on this website. The link is given in the description below. So we are going to talk about the first situation that Mercury is in 11th, but it is well placed. By well placed, I mean that Mercury is in own sign, exaltation sign, friendly signs in association with Kendra and Trikona lords or 2nd or 11th lords. And it is in means the zodiac sign in which it is sitting. The lord of that sign is well placed in the chart. And last but not the least is Sun, Moon and Ascendant Lord. They must be strong and well placed in the chart. If Sun, Moon and Ascendant Lord are weak or they are afflicted, they are damaged, they are badly placed, no matter how strong or well placed your other planets are, you won't find good results from them as per your expectations, even though you are running their dashas, because Sun, Moon and Ascendant Lord govern the inherent fundamental strength of the entire chart. If they are going down, other planets lose their strength. So that is another point to keep in mind. Now, if these situations are there, the more these situations are there, the better Mercury will be, more powerful Mercury will be to give quite good results in 11th. Now, Mercury in 11th can bring quite suitable results, and it is a very good house for Mercury actually. Saturn, Mercury, Rahu fetch very good results. Saturn, Mercury, Venus, Rahu, they quite fetch very good results in Kama Trikona, means 3rd, 7th and 11th house. So in this case, see, 11th house is what? 11th house is gains, desires, finances, income, fulfillment of wishes. So Mercury in 11th house make person driven more towards materialistic desires and ambitions. And that is not a bad thing. But the thing here is that Mercury is a planet which focuses more on the material progress. That I have these material ambitions, I have these goals and I want to fulfill them. So that is Mercury mostly. So it is very good for bringing those ambitions, material desires, and not only that, it also gives fulfillment of them. So Mercury is what? Intellect, logic, reason and thinking. So it helps the person to utilize their education, learning, thinking, intelligence to fulfill their material ambitions, what they are aiming for, because Mercury is planning. Okay, I want this thing, but how I'm going to achieve it? So I'm going to lay out a plan, a strategy. I will understand and find the things and go through the plan in order to ultimately materialize my aim, which I am thinking about. So Mercury is very suitable for that. So in this case, it is a good situation for giving material progress. You have to see, of course, other combinations as well. But in general, it is very supportive for financial progress, attaining money and wealth in life, career growth and power and authority or positions and good designations that can be seen. So this is a good situation for Mercury. Next point here is that Mercury is speech and communication. And 11th house is social circle. So 11th house is not your close friends. 11th house is social circle, means people whom you know from your work or profession most of the time. It does not represent your close friend circle. So 11th house is people who you know as acquaintances and through workplaces, your colleagues. So that kind of thing. But Mercury in 11th makes person quite adept at social communication. Gives good, impressive, persuasive style of a speech where you are able to impress other people through your speaking style, through your cleverness, a smart approach, those kind of things. Then it makes person more logical, practical, smart, clever, resourceful, diplomatic, and if other good yogas are there, it gives good sense of business acumen. So a person who knows that, okay, how societal systems work, how the money flow is going on in the world, how relations or contacts are made, how businesses are done or established, that kind of thinking is presented and given by Mercury in 11th. You have to see other combinations. For that, Saturn, Mercury, Rahu, all three of them should be good. And yogas for business should be present in the chart. So the more these situations are, Mercury is very good for bringing these traits. Then it also makes person somewhat more opportunistic. It's not in the negative sense, but the point here is that opportunistic in the sense that person knows that I have to time my actions also. If my timing is off, I'm not gonna get those things which I'm aiming for. So Mercury gives a lot of understanding that I have to not let an opportunity go to waste, and I have to execute or take advantage of the opportunities which I am presented with that particular moments in my life. So that kind of thing is given by Mercury. Then it also gives a good keen observation, foresight, strategic, diplomatic, tactful worldview and perception, good decision making, managerial, administrative, business skills. Then it is good for learning and education because it is looking at the 5th house. You have to see Jupiter and 5th lord also, but Mercury is good for learning and education in this case. If other yogas are good. Then apart from that, another thing is that, see, Mercury is a planet of logic, reason, practicality. It is not a planet of emotions and family and relationships and all that. So until and unless not other combinations are overpowering it, Mercury in 11th house enhances more focus towards money, wealth, career, ambitions, social life, rather than focusing more on the emotions and family and relationships and close bonds. So those kind of things are less as compared to the other part. Then there are certain industries or fields or areas for which Mercury is quite good to bring money or to work in. Like, first of all, it is good for being a businessman or a self-employed person or entrepreneur, but you have to see the combinations for that. If other planets are supportive, then we can say that, yeah, Mercury is supportive for that. Then good for BFSI industry, banking, financial service, insurance, audit, account, tax, commerce, economics, all kind of areas which are related to money in general. They are good for working in. It is also supportive for sales, supply chain, operations, management. Then for engineering part, Mercury is also good, particularly IT, electronics, communication, electrical, aerospace, aviation, mathematics. In science technology fields, these industries are specifically governed by Mercury. Then it is also supportive for media, mass communication, journalism, sports, music, BPOs, call centers, politics. So these are industries or areas or sectors which Mercury is quite supportive for being in 11th. Then it can give elder siblings, good elder siblings, because the 11th house is elder siblings in this case. So these are quite supportive results for Mercury in 11th, which we have discussed so far. Now, if Mercury is badly placed in the chart, what can we see? Badly placed, I mean that Mercury is in an enemy sign, debilitation sign where there is no cancellation of debilitation, and the lord of the sign where Mercury is placed, in which Mercury is placed, the lord of that sign is badly placed in the chart. Mercury is associated with 6th, 8th or 12th lords in bad rashis, totally combust, completely retrograde while being in enemy signs, hemmed between malefics, means making, Papkartri yoga, negatively associated by Saturn, Mars, Rahu, Ketu, and in the Vamsha chart it is badly placed again. And at the same time, Sun, Moon and Ascendant Lord are also not well placed. They are making negative combinations or losing strength or making doshas in the chart. The more of these situations which I said, the more these situations will be there, the more Mercury will become negative, afflicted, and will have tremendous capacity to create negative results in life. You have to judge the chart in entirety. Don't jump to conclusions. All the things which I am going to tell now, treat it as a source of information. Analyze the chart in totality after seeing other planets also. So what are the possibilities of negative results? All negative results which Mercury can bring, that we are going to talk about now. So first here it can show that in this case Mercury still can help the person to bring money, But see, Mercury does not care about right and wrong. Mercury is not law and morals and ethics and it is just a mere businessman who thinks for profit and gains. That's all. So if Mercury is negative and other planets are not supportive, as I said, ninth house of Jupiter particularly are not good, then the dharma part means the morals, ethics are gone. So what will happen, that it makes person more shrewd, greedy, blindly materialistic, selfish, cunning, means cunning, deceitful, excessive lies, manipulation, ingratitude in behavior, overly opportunistic, use people for taking advantage, for moving forward and discard them from your life later. Crab mentality, people who don't think that they have enough skill and talent to move forward on their own, they tend to pull the leg of other people to take them down and move forward. That is typical crab mentality that can be seen. Then it makes person clever, but wrong use of intellect means you are going to always use your intelligence and learning for negative purposes. It also shows forming relationships or social connections only for gains and ulterior motives, or any kind of gold digging, nothing else. Because Mercury is not emotions, it is pure logic, it is a businessman, nothing more than that. So that can be seen. Then income through illicit means, because 11th house is gains, income inflow. So Mercury can show that people who earn money through corruption, illicit, illegal means, that can be seen. Indulgence in such kind of activities which are illegal or illicit or corrupt in nature, that can be reflected. Particularly all kind of white collar crimes can be seen by Mercury, not violent crimes. Mercury does not give that until and unless it's not making really bad yogas with Sun, Mars or Ketu. But in this case, Mercury is what? Greed, money. So it shows more who are driven more by money and white collar crimes mainly. Then person who seeks shortcuts to earn money, no matter how intelligent they are, but they are always going to seek some kind of shortcuts and sleazy schemes in order to fulfill their goals. Then it can show troubles to or troubles with siblings and friends. So either you have bad relations with siblings and friends, or you don't have any of them. That can be seen. It can also show initial rise with later downfall and loss of reputation. So these are the negative results of Mercury, of course, but you have to understand that, again, see the chart and then come to conclusion. Just take it as a information till now. So that is all from my side about Mercury in 11th. We have discussed good results also and bad results also. Hope you understood everything in detail about this particular placement of Mercury in 11th. So that's all from my end. Hope you like this video. If you like this, like it, share it, and comment on it. And if you are new to my channel, subscribe below. For more, check on my website, Facebook page, Instagram for more new posts and new informations which we are not able to discuss sometime on YouTube. And that's all from my side. Otherwise, we'll meet in the next video. Till then, goodbye and thank you.